Hi. Okay, this is Shan Myung. I am a beauty guide, independent beauty guide in training with Limelight by Alcone. Yes, I am holding the phone. Hello! There we go. I'm holding the phone because my stand is, well, you know what? I could technically use it, but I've got this amazing, yeah, that's not good. I've got this amazing sunlight, natural sunlight right now, and in the background, yes, you could see the bedroom slightly. So I have some time to kill, and I don't want to take all of the time. I would like to try to get some of my homework studies going. But I just wanted to say happy Friday, everyone. I know I did a live earlier this morning, and it was just total, complete chaos. My middle child just goes bananas when I'm doing my lives, and so it makes it very difficult, and I get really, it's just a challenging atmosphere for me. I get so frustrated and overwhelmed because I just want that little bit of time to do my makeup and talk with you all, and it just doesn't happen like that. My oldest son got awards today at school, so that was really exciting, and I'm very, I get so teary-eyed. I'm so proud of him. Um, hear my voice cracking and my eyes getting red. What else? Hi, good afternoon. It is the afternoon. It's 3 o'clock here, PST. Half of our day is gone. Things went by so fast this morning with getting ready and doing my makeup and getting the boys ready, trying to clean a little bit, which was, I mean, for anyone that has 3 kids, even 2 kids, it's like it just becomes total chaos, and when you've got other stuff going on, it's so hard. So why am I on here to talk? Well, I've always got stuff to talk about. I'm gonna try really hard not to cry. I'm super excited about my haircut later. My husband is first getting his haircut right now. But, okay, so I'm always posting about this product, this cosmetic and skincare product called Limelight by Alcone. And, I I came from a really not positive place. I know I was talking about it earlier, how before I was very, not positive, not cheery, not cheerful, not uppy. And I'm not saying that I'm this complete uppy person now, but what I am saying is that it is changing my inner personality overall. I'm much more happy now than I was before. And, my only explanation to that is I have been through so much. I really have. I've been through a lot, and I've seen the good and I've seen the bad in life. I've seen good people, and I've seen good people that, I mean, everyone has good and bad in them, right? So I've just gone through a lot. Let's just make it as non-detailed as possible for that. I have been through a lot, and I have seen a lot in my life. And, I think especially now, more so than before, we really need to just treasure and cherish every minute of every day that we have, regardless of whether or not we have a family. I mean, it's not necessarily irrelevant, but I feel like, my kids, they are such a huge motivator for me. They're a huge inspiration for me. I pray every day, just thank you for giving us this day regardless of however bad, hi Bridget, however bad, however much, you know, overwhelming, negative, whatever bad times you had that day, I don't even care. I just always am so happy to make it another day. Hi Bridget, happy Friday. And you know that I'm going to relate this back to Limelight. That's a no-brainer, okay? I'm always stressing this over and over. To be able to be a part of a product, a company, a brand that is just so up there in the world. Now, I gotta tell you guys one thing that this might confuse you. I don't know. I'm not a trendy person, okay? So my husband and I are in the car, and he knows that I'm not trendy at all. I go against the grain like you would not believe, okay? I am so not a trendy person. Okay, so 2 examples. We're in the car today, and we're, getting out of the car, and he asks me, he's like, did you just say this? And I said, no, that would be trendy, and I am not trendy. And he was like, yeah, that's why I was like, why would she say that? And I don't remember exactly what it was that he thought I said, but I didn't say it. I'm just so not a trendy person. It took me 5 years to get a pair of pants that people have been wearing for well over 5 years. And those skinny jeans, yeah, those are like trendy. And there's nothing wrong. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with being trendy whatsoever. I'm not downing on anyone that goes with the trends. I'm just trying to prove a point here from my perspective, okay? So I am the against the grain, against the trendy person. That's who I am. I think it stems from when I was growing up. We didn't have money. My parents sent me to a private school. Hi, Amy. And my parents, man, they paid a lot of money for my school every month. They were broke. We were broke. They just always, I was there up until 10th grade. And I remember specifically that I kind of, always wanted the trendy stuff that my friends could always have, because their parents had money. And my parents did not. And it was really hard, for my parents because I was always like, I want this and I want that. Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, we can't afford it, And so now, and then I also remember that my grandfather, on my dad's side, he specifically told me, he was like, he basically said that it's not all about, kind of like the materialism, the bling or whatever you want to call it, right? The name brand stuff. And so I don't know, somehow that got like stuck in my head. And as I grew up and as I came into my own person, I became an adult, this and that. And I was always kind of, I was never rolling in the money. Okay, so let's put it that way. I was never rolling in the money. Now, I'm not going to say that I don't have name brand things. That's not my point. My point is that I'm not one of those trendy people that, is constantly into the newest thing. And I'm trying to be very respectful of anyone and everyone that is into that. Please understand that there's a point to this. Before Limelight, when I was at my previous company, I really had, I saw the post from an old friend of mine, and she's, very well established in her life. And I was like, oh, you know what? And I did my research, and I was like, oh, okay, you know what? I got to join. Before that, never would I have even thought twice about getting into this type of, field, right? So now that I'm at Limelight, it's it's not about, like, I don't want to say that it's about being trendy. I want to say that it's you go much deeper. You've got to go like layers and layers and layers deeper. Maybe superficially on the outside, it looks like, oh my gosh, this makeup makes you look amazing. And you know what? It's very true, it does, because it's professional makeup and the skincare is, my goodness. I mean, certified bunny, organic, chemical free, it really doesn't get much better than that. Seriously, it really doesn't. The transparency that Limelight holds is, or I'm sorry, that Alcone holds is ridiculous. Like, it blows my mind. My mind gets blown like on a daily basis. I'm super new, and my mind gets blown on a daily basis because of all of the things that I experience and see with my own two eyes every day. It's like, it's mind blowing. But it's something that you really have to experience for yourself, because I stop and realize, how many companies are there out there that claim they're the best or they're above the others? Well, if you stop and if you take a look and if you do your own research, you will find out that Limelight by Alcone, yes, it is a Amy Sandstrom is saying it's a beautiful company. It truly is. It really is. Before, when I was doing my previous company and I had spoken with a very, very close friend who's got so much wisdom, she's telling me, she's like, well, you know what? Whatever company you choose to promote, to, talk about, to wear, you've really got to love the product. You've got to be passionate about it. You can't just like it. Hi, Brienne. You can't just like it. You've got to freaking love it. You've got to be like, hi, Precious. You've got to really like stand behind it 100%, right? Oh, thank you. I love hearts. You really have to stand behind it. And I kid you not, it's not that I didn't take her seriously, because I did, because I genuinely take everything in that she says, because she's full of wisdom. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Estrella. All you guys. I'm gonna cry. But it's really true. So now that I'm with Limelight and I'm putting on these products on my skin, I'm washing my face, I'm putting moisturizer on, I'm putting masks, I'm taking pictures, I'm putting, all these products on. Hi, Estrella! I am realizing how true this is, okay? Whatever company, you really have to be so literally in love with it. Because if not, it's not going to work, okay? And I am saying this over and over, I am not a trendy person, really. Anyone, hi Alma, anyone who has known me for like, let's just go with 10 to 20 years, you all know that I go against the grain like no one's business. I don't care. I don't care when I walk out that my hair looks horrible. I've been trying to do a much better job lately. I don't care that I don't have makeup on. I don't care that I look like bad. Okay, that's the honest truth. But I am so much like, I hold my head up higher. Okay? Hi, Alma. Thank you, Brienne. I hold my head up higher. I make an effort. Now, I knew who I was before, okay? I was lost before, but that was a while back. I just feel like Limelight has just made such a huge difference. Okay? And yeah, you know what? My skin is just going to be phenomenal. Like, let's just not lie here. Whatever condition my skin is, in a month ago, it's just gonna keep getting better and better and better. Okay? The makeup, it's just on its own level, okay? I was actually having a conversation with someone about this last night, and it was so funny because her own words were my exact terminology that I said. My verbiage verbatim, okay? It was crazy. She was like, "Well, yeah, it's just on a level of its own." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so crazy because that's exactly what I've said too." Limelight by Alcone is just on its own level. What does that mean? That means it's in a class of its own. What does that mean? That means it's a classy product, okay? It's a classy product. It's a classy company. Alcone is a family-owned and operated company. It's been around since 1952, okay? It's not going anywhere, and it's only gotten like, I mean, it's just here to stay. It's definitely in a class of its own. I'm not saying that these other brands are not, I'm not trying to down on any other brand or any other company. I'm just saying that, oh, thank you, man. I love the hearts. I'm just saying that for anyone who's, and I hear so many things from different people, and I try to be as respectful as possible, not just because, I'm friends with these women, but also because I understand, I get it. But if you want to, if you put on any type of product on your face at all, right? If you're a man or a woman, you should be listening. Okay? Even if you don't do it every day, I don't care. Okay? Maybe it'll change when you try Limelight. Regardless, these products are, okay, so let's just take an example, right? So you're like, oh, you know what? I think I'll just use this product that I got from Rite Aid or Target or, whatever. Why don't you give your skin the chance to glow and be healthy and get its nutrition, right? For those of you who are health conscious. Because just eating an apple or eating nutritious food, yeah, that's like a huge step. Take it a step further, right? I know I'm saying this because I am, really trying to move my whole family towards a chemical-free, a toxin-free household, which, let me tell you, it's not easy, okay? We're not all on board here in my household, but I'm working on it. And I think that's important. So what I'm really trying to say is, honestly, you guys, give Limelight by Alcone a chance. For those of you who are hesitant because, you hear all of these brands are like, oh, we're the best. Oh, we're the best because da-da-da. Well, okay. But, Limelight by Alcone, Alcone's been around for a long time. And we are well known by cosmetologists, that kind of thing. I mean, that's something to stop and think about, you know what I mean? If you really stop and you think, oh, well, okay, you've got my attention now. So I realized just how important it is when you're wearing a product, or you are, I guess, marketing a product, when you're using a product, when you're trying to share a product with the world. I realized just how important it is to really stand behind it. So, I can now really, really say that I really am so passionate about Limelight by Alcone. I really am. And it's not a trendy thing for me. It's just all of, yes, it's okay, Brianne. It's using the product. It's other people using the product and telling me that they like it. That they just used it and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm in love. That's huge for me. And it makes me feel good because I don't want to give something to someone and it's not good for their skin. Why would I want to do that? I don't want to do that. That's not me, right? So this is more than, okay, so then it obviously it goes further, right? Because there's the business aspect of Limelight. How incredible is it to be able to wear products on your face and create a business from it, right? For those of you who maybe are stay-at-home moms, this is huge for you. Okay, imagine being able to work around your schedule of being a mom, a stay-at-home mom. Imagine being able to just post pictures, do some videos, you know, share your experiences with people. We have samples, you guys, samples. And guess what? They're economical. Yeah, they're not expensive. Guess how we have 11 different skincare products that you can get samples from. You get 30 samples per each product. 30 samples. And the samples don't just last once either. They last more than once. So this, you guys, is huge. Okay. I feel like anyone who is, you know, into taking care of their skin, or maybe you don't take care of your skin, why not start now? Right? Love the skin that you're in. Make your skin love you. Make it glow. Make it look good. Make it younger. Okay? There's just so many reasons that people have that they don't, that they're just not into it. But you know what? There's so many more reasons to take the leap of faith. I hear so often, oh yeah, okay, so I just took the leap of faith. Guess what? That leap of faith could change your life. Yeah, it's true. That leap of faith, that investment that you make with Limelight by Alcone, can literally change your life. It'll change your family's life. How amazing is that? How amazing would it be to take a leap of faith, right? Because with everything in life, you really never know. How amazing would it be to take a leap of faith? Take this huge leap of faith, right? With this amazing company, amazing brand, amazing, truly phenomenal products, okay? And you realize after, you know, a small period of time, oh my gosh, you are changing your life and you're changing your family. How cool is that? Okay? So, I am so sorry if I got a little out of hand, which is, it happens. I am me. No need for me to apologize. I am me. This is who I am. This is how I roll. Especially when it comes to being very passionate about something, which I'm sure you have all seen my videos, you know, several times. You know that I get really into it. You might want to worry if I wasn't really into it, if I wasn't talking like this, because then maybe that would mean that I'm not really serious about it. Not from anyone else, but this is just me. This is just my personality. I can't tell you guys how often I talked with my husband about Limelight. It is a daily thing. He probably is so sick of hearing it. every like, I am just constantly, my mind is constantly flowing Like if you can imagine a clock where you can see the little details of the clock, like every, tick, 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 right? That's my brain. My brain is constantly in motion thinking about how I can share this product with others. I'm telling you, like, it's just a game changer. It's a life changer. It really is. And if you're sitting there and you're like me 10, 5, 15 years ago, dude, hi Crystal, man, like, do something. Get off that booty and change your life, change your family's life. They will thank you in the end, right? You won't, like, for those of you who struggle with whatever bills you got to pay, whatever, extracurricular activities that you want to put your kids in that you can't afford, struggling with, well, how are we going to pay rent? Are we going to, we're going to be tight this month? All that kind, man, all those factors play into it. I'm telling you, I've been going through this for so long, and you got to get to that point where you're just like, I'm done. I'm done, just dreaming about the life that I could potentially live. And I'm not trying to say that it's all about money. Okay, that's not the point that I'm making, because the point is to invest in yourself, change your life, change your family's life, give opportunity to your kids. Oh shoot. Give opportunity. It's just really, like, sometimes I can't help but cry because I get so passionate about it, because, man, it's like, I remember before I would just sit on my little booty and I would just watch life pass me by. I watched so many friends become nurses and, other high ranked or high well-respected professionals in the world. And I just sat there and I let my life slip away. And I don't do that anymore because I have a family and I feel like, man, it's my time to work really hard, and it's my time to, make a better life. I'm so sorry. For my family, because they deserve it. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. It just happened. I couldn't, it's just, you stop and you realize that you really need to, that you want to provide better. You want a life that's better for them. And, man, I'm not gonna lie and say that it's just all roses and everything. But you know what? Every single day that I work, that I do something towards my business, I feel so much better. I feel so much better that, sorry. Okay, I'll stop now. Yes, it is on God's time. You're right. You're absolutely right, Estrella. So I'm gonna stop now. Anyways, so I didn't mean to get so overly passionate. So I apologize if I did. But really, I think my point is that when opportunity knocks, just don't pass it by, because sometimes you get that one chance, and I know that when I was younger, I had so much potential to do this and that, and I literally let so many things just slip away, just like that. And so, the older that you get, the wiser that you get, the more wisdom you get filled with, and, yeah. Okay, so, thank you, Estrella, and and that's all for now, guys. This is Shan Myung. I'm an independent beauty guide in training with Limelight by Alcone, and I hope to see you guys again. Bye.